No. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree. It is time for another planty video, and today I wanted to share a few plants I won't shut up about. Plants well, there's one here in particular I talk about every single day to my boyfriend. Literally every day I mention it. I don't know why, it's just so beautiful. When you see it, you're gonna die. It's so pretty. But I have 4 other ones too that I am like very particular about, and I check them every single day. I mean, I check all my plants every day. I just think it's so fun. But these are a few in particular that if something happened, I would just feel like, no. So I won't shut up about them. I talk about them all the time. The first one is this. This is a senecio chocstix. I got this in not a subscription box, a mystery box from heyrooted.com. I do plan on putting that video up. I unboxed it in a video, and I did like a 3-month update on how the plants were doing and a review of my experience, and I deleted the clip on accident, and I keep meaning to redo it. So maybe I'll redo that by the end of the year. I'll redo it soon because I really want to do it. Anyway, this was one of the plants that came in that mystery box, and I had no idea how to take care of it. It is a succulent of some sort, and it grows these really cool little arms. They're called chocstix because they look like chalk sticks. There's also another one called blue chocstix, and I don't really know if this is that one or not, but it's so beautiful and lovely. And I love this one so much, and will not shut up about it because it used to be like this tiny little guy. If I ever put up that video, you'll see how I unboxed it. It's little. And I thought I was killing it all the time. It was always so pruny and shriveled up, and I was like, oh my god, that thing's gonna die. My boyfriend's actually the one that looked up the care for me, and I learned how to take care of it, and it's grown so tall. And I pick it up all the time, and I'm always like, look at you. Remember when you were a little baby? And then my boyfriend says, who taught you how to take care of that plant? It's a whole thing. But I love this so much. So the way I take care of it is I just wait for these little arms to get a little bit pruny, like they start looking a little bit like a raisin, just slightly, and then I water it. If you overwater it, it will die. But I love this thing. It grows so much. Like right now it has like these new little ones coming out at the top. And then of course the older ones start kind of laying down a little bit, so it looks like a little bit like a tree. And I love this. It's so cute. Unfortunately, the other day I was bringing in a plant from outside, and I put it too close to this, and I hit a couple of the arms, and 2 of the arms fell off. So there's like a bare spot right here. But I love this guy. I won't shut up about him. Mostly because look how tall he's getting, and he's so cute. Another succulent that I love and refuse to stop talking about is the bearpaw. This is a little succulent that looks like little paws. Like little bear paws. It's so cute. But this is one of those succulents that you want to squeeze till you like break it. Like there's just this weird thing. You just want to like squeeze it till it smushes. But I won't do that. He's just too cute. I love this little thing. It's so cute. I keep it in the windowsill. Now that it's, I keep that other one in the windowsill as well in a north-facing window. They get nice light all day long, and they seem to just be thriving away. And it's growing like these little tiny hands right here. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. And I talk about this one all the time. I think it's so beautiful. I love that one so much. I bought another one. This one I happened to find at Lowe's. They had all the succulents half off. So I was just looking to see what they had, and I found a variegated bear paw, which just means it has like these white stripes on it and these little white spots. I don't know if you can see very well in the camera, but it's got some really cute white like lines and stuff on him, and this one's doing just fine as well. Wait, there's a dead arm right there. Oh, it wasn't even connected. A little shriveled up little hand. Anyway, now it's doing very well. I got that old hand out of there. And I love it. It's so cute. This one I also just keep in the windowsill, and it's just the loveliest thing. I've seen people have these and they have blooms on them. If mine ever bloomed, I would die. It's so cute. All right, next one I will not shut up about is right over there. Let me go get him. Okay, it is the Croton. I know people pronounce it Croton, but it's spelled C-R-O-T-O-N, but people pronounce it tin. I don't know, but I always say Croton. This is my Croton. I love this plant. It's so perfect. And I wish I had known that it liked brighter light and it wanted to be outside during the summer like a lot sooner, because I threw it outside and it immediately grew these leaves here in the middle and then a couple over here too. And they grew so quickly. And when they were in the house, the leaves were like this big and they never ever grew, but I put it outside and the leaves immediately popped out. So I wish next year I'll definitely put it in the light a lot sooner or throw it outside. But I freaking love this plant. And I didn't know that a lot of people think this is a really difficult plant to take care of, that it needs a lot of humidity. Oh look, there's a leaf from outside. I had it outside still, it blew in there. Anyway, people say it needs a lot of humidity, it can be fussy with the water. I've never had an issue with this plant at all. I love it so much that I actually went and bought another one, because at Lowe's they had the big giant ones for half off, but they also had brand new ones right next to the other ones in a fall pot, and I guess these were the summer pot. I don't know why they marked them all down, but I bought one for $11. This huge, beautiful one. I have it in the living room right now under a skylight, so it's still getting like some nice light. Or hopefully it does okay through the winter, but oh my gosh, I just freaking love this plant. It's so beautiful and I love it. I've never had an issue with it at all. I don't know. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna see if I can kind of like show you it. Let's see if this works. All right, so here's a little sneak peek at number one, but this one right here is the Monstera deliciosa that I will not shut up about. But I put it right here to show in the video. I did put these dowel rods in here recently because it was just all over the place, like laying down all crazy, and it really needed some support. So I put these rods in it that I just got from Lowe's, and then I put some floral tape in there to kind of just hold it together, and it loves it. I love this plant. I remember right when I did it, the second my boyfriend woke up, I was like, look what I did! And I can't stop looking at it because it looks so different than it did before. And it just looks so much better. I absolutely love this plant. And it put out this leaf recently, like it's brand new, unfurled. Yeah, I love it. Some of the leaves grow perfectly, like this one. And then other ones grow, like there was one recently that grew in here. Let me find it. And then some of them grow like this, where it just kind of, I think it just gets stuck unfurling. But I love this plant, and ever since I re-staked it, I just can't get over it. I look at it all the time and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I got this on fastgrowingtrees.com for $24. I can't believe it. Best find ever. So yeah, I'll never shut up about him. I love him so much. All right, and the last plant I don't shut up about, and this is the one I literally talk about every single day. I go check on this plant. I tell my boyfriend every day, how's Charlie doing? And look at Charlie now. I mentioned this plant in a video on my other channel. It was like one of my favorites videos or something like that. And I talked about creeping Charlie and how big he was and how he was thriving outside. But look at it now. It even freaking bloomed. Like it has these blooms. I'm gonna try to get a close-up picture of them. They look like a cross between an orchid flower and a snapdragon, but I just love this plant. This plant lives outside, and I put it outside actually just to die because it had 2 stems and like 6 leaves all together, and each leaf had this like black crusty stuff on it, and they were just all dying, but I had it inside. I put it outside and it just went nuts. And I have it outside again now. It gets bright light all day long. It gets direct light for a lot of the day, and it loves it. It grows and grows and grows. It put out flowers on every single stem. And then this flower over here is also like branching out into more flowers. It's just the best plant ever. It's so durable. The leaves on this one too are very thick and succulent-like. Like you just want to smash them. A little bit about the care of this plant and how I got it to do this. I put it outside. It gets direct light, a lot of direct light all day. It also is fine in super high heat. I live here in New Mexico, like I said, and it's hot during the summer. And this plant loved it. And it's just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And the reason I won't shut up about this is because of how it used to look and how it looks now. I can't believe it. I wish I had taken a picture of how it looked before, because this would be the perfect before and after for this plant. I do have a little stick in here because this big old vine was just laying really long. And it kind of just grew kind of up like this and taller. But I wish I had done that for this piece here because it's just going crazy. But I love this one. I'm kind of worried about it now for the winter time. Like, is it going to thrive as much indoors? But, you know, I don't think it's going to die or anything indoors. It's doing so well. And one thing I didn't know about Creeping Charlie is that it's actually a weed. And that it's a very invasive kind of weed, especially if you have livestock or cattle or anything. It can be very toxic to them. So people like want to get rid of this all the time, and here I am trying to grow it in my house. I think I will put this in a hanging basket and kind of let it trail down, but I freaking love this. If you have a Creeping Charlie, let me know. Has it ever flowered? I can't believe it. I die. But I talk about this every day. I will never, ever stop talking about it. I look at the blooms every day and I'm like, oh my God, his blooms are falling off. But no, they're still growing. They're growing and growing and growing, and I love it so much. Yeah, best plant ever. So pretty. So yeah, that is it. Those are the plants I won't stop talking about, especially Creeping Charlie. That one, I literally talk about that one every day. I check on it first thing when I get home every day, like, what's Charlie doing now? I don't know why, I just love it so much. It's just so beautiful. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know some plants you will not stop talking about. I would love to know. Even if you don't own the plants, like there's a couple of wish list plants that I won't stop talking about that I don't even own, but I didn't mention them in this video, of course. But let me know the plants you can't stop talking about. I would love to know either way. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.